Hi everyone. It's the end of the week, and I'm just going to do the video update and go over the trades for the week. Had a terrible week myself. I paid the price for trying. Well, I'll go into the reasons later actually, but basically I got greedy and tried to remove some structure, and I've paid for that with a bad week. And that's what happens. That's what this whole thread is about actually. So maybe it's kind of right that we have a bad week now after the two good weeks, and maybe we'll all learn a good lesson from that. I know I certainly will. So but I still want to stay transparent, and I'm not going to sort of hide my results when they're bad, because there's way too much of that on forums already. Obviously, it's disappointing that the if I'd stuck to how I started out, then I would have had like a positive week. But at the same time, it's comforting to know that this system also works, and generally has a positive expectancy, even when market conditions are not very favourable. So I'm just going to go over the valid trades this week that were there, just for people that have been following along. I forgot to put in this would have been our daily close line here, and then Monday 12 1 2 3 4. Here was our first oh no, that's 7, isn't it? 8. So our first entry long would have been here perhaps, or maybe you missed that entry and got taken in here, and then you would have stopped out, so you'd have had one loss on Monday. Okay, and then let's move on to Tuesday. Let's put the daily line in this time, make it a bit clearer. Sorry, did I say that this is gold that we're looking at? Okay, so Tuesday, here we go. Previous day's close, 12 1 2 3 4 6 7 8. There's the London Open bar, and there's our first entry short. Stop over the high. Price eventually broke down. TP at the close here. You may have TP'd at this close and then re-entered here, and then TP'd, re-entered, and then you had a couple of options here in profit to TP. So it should have been a nice winning day on Tuesday. And then over to Wednesday. That's the close. $12 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 a.m. candle. Maybe got taken in here, or if not, on the break here. Stop over the high. TP opportunity here. Then we have a second entry here you may have taken, and this one might have just got tapped out for a loss, so you gave a bit back. And then we had another entry here. TP at the close, no more shorts. Price reverse, closed over the line, and then we had a long and TP opportunities next day at London Open, or during Asian session if you stayed up. So it's another positive day. On to Thursday. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. First long here. Possible TP. Another re-entry, possible TP. And then closed underneath, short here, and various TP opportunities end of the day. So another positive day there. And then on to today. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our 8 a.m. candle. And then we close under. First short would have been here and stopped out. And then if you got taken into this long here, you'd still have your stop below the low there. And that would be it. So a negative day on Friday. So you can see, really shouldn't have had the big losses that I had. Taking the structural line away was certainly a bad idea on gold. I'm going to switch over to S&P 500. Okay. So this is Monday. There was a bit of a case this week for sort of leaving Monday alone because it was President's Day, bank holiday in America. I tend to avoid making rules like that, but there's a fundamental reason for that, because we're trading volatility here, and if the volatility is reduced, or the volume is reduced, then it's something to consider. But let's treat every price movement as equal and see. So the previous day closed up here. We did gap down 12, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. So we were looking for shorts all day anyway. Here was the first short. Stop over the high or the line, whichever higher. And eventually price did break down, giving 2 TP opportunities there. On to Tuesday, previous day's close. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we start off under that daily line. Entry short here. Stop over the high. That would have been a loss. Then we closed over. Entry long. TP. Re-entry. TP. Re-entry. TP. And that was the end of the day. On to Wednesday. $12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, previous day's close. First entry was short. Stop over the high. Possible TP. Re-entry. TP. Re-entry. TP. You might have taken this re-entry. Didn't reach your stop then. Let's have a look what happens through into the next day. And let's see. Yes, this was a possible last re-entry with a stop over here. So you did get an opportunity here, perhaps, to get out. Really, to be fair, we should consider that a loss. We'll sort of play devil's advocate on that one. Okay. On to Thursday. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, entry here. This one would have stopped out here. And then closed below the line. Entry here. If your stop was over the high, then that entry should still be alive. And possibly along there with your stop over the low. Let's see. So this long from here looks like you would have stopped out on that long. The short from here with your stop over the high, there was an opportunity to TP there. So you would have recouped some of your losses on the Thursday there. And then today, short here would have stopped out, long here would have stopped out, and then this short here you could have TP'd down there, and then you'd be in a short again with your stop over the high. So, you know, tricky week, really. It didn't really kick off in any one direction, and it would have been a tricky week, but certainly not as bad as I made it by removing some structure. So, you know, learned a good lesson this week, and you know, next week just come back and hit the plan, and you know, perhaps going to write a few things down to sort of take forward and remember. And it's quite interesting, you know, how I was saying that the technical elements of the strategy are not there to maximize profit. They're there to give me a structure and make it less easy to make bad decisions. Remove a lot of the decisions that can make your trading go wrong. And you know, we've seen really good clear example of that this week, and yeah, so hopefully next week I will hit the ground running again. So thanks for watching, and I will update again soon.